This is a Danger Entertainment podcast. DangerEntertainment.net. Danger Entertainment Podcasts. Boom.
Dry your eyes, mate. I know you wanted to roll a natural 20. There's plenty more rolls in the tray.
Previously on the Danger Club podcast.
It's not like we've just opened a room with a zombie and a skeleton, is it?
You've opened a room with a zombie and a skeleton in it.
This is outrageous.
I think Fawn's forgotten he has dark vision.
Let the magic do its work.
That can't become a thing. I think through this door is our friend Alchemical.
You're such a talented druid, Shania.
Let's not kick the door this time.
Caragol kicks open the door.
There's someone coming.
She's gone around the corner to speak to the drow.
What drow?
Stop her.
You found me. The adventure continues now. It is glorious sunshine outside. It is the first day of summer, it feels like. And we are here closing the shutters in Danger Club Studios.
Hey, well, we're actually living the dungeon.
We are in the Godsmith author.
Have we got any big ups?
Big up to Helena Martins for sending us a lovely review directly to us on Instagram rather than through any of the other channels.
Thank you very much.
But thank you for that.
Big up to Bad Moon Cafe. We played our social game there on Monday in London Bridge. They were really nice guys.
Big up Bad Moon.
If you want to go there and play some Games Workshop Warhammer.
Do some pretty tasty ass pizzas as well.
Yeah, well, I think that was next door. But but the tasty ass pizzas, lovely guys, and if you are into tabletop gaming in terms of, as we mentioned, Warhammer and Warhammer 40k, that they had all the tables. I don't think I've ever seen that many tables in one place.
Yeah, and good. Big up to the pub in central London, which we won't name, where we've been playing our social games recently, who hate us.
Don't they like us?
I don't know. Candice screamed very loud.
She did.
She did, actually.
And they were happy about the McDonald's. It was a mess. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Danger Club podcast. We are back and off and running in the Godsmith ossuary, and things have gotten interesting.
I know Dan tried to gloss over that, but if you're an establishment that doesn't serve food and then someone else brings in food so they can continue paying for drinks in your establishment, I will come for you.
I see you, fake pub.
Scott sees you. Not even Caragol.
Yeah, just Scott.
Oh, big up that pub in London. It's all love.
It was a nice.
Well, can we big up a pub without mentioning it? I mean, what is the point of that?
Big up pubs in general.
Big up that old thing that happens that we don't mention.
It's got a good name.
What's the point of that?
It's got a good name as well.
It's got a really good name.
A pub that you would like, especially with your old new sword, But you can't say its name, so
it's the old Cockney Sparrow. down Bow Bridge.
I mean, most pubs are called the old something.
That's true.
Ye olde broadsword.
Kind of a format.
I'm interested. Obviously, it happened ages ago. You got rid of your 9-ring broadsword now.
No, I still got it.
You still got it? So you're dripping with swords?
Yeah, I got basically, Dan pointed out the other day, which I totally forgot. I have a 9-ring broadsword, and then I've got the old longsword, and then I've got the old new longsword, because I picked up a masterwork off when we killed Moncolio.
And you've got a Hungermonger.
And I've got a Hungermonger, which I haven't used yet, which I'm desperate to whip out and kill some sort of foe right at the end.
That's a good hook for the listeners, actually. Let's all go around and list off the exact amount of weapons we're carrying and equipment we're carrying.
It's a good shout, actually.
Not all the things in your backpack, just your main weapons. It's just the weapons. All right. Go on. What was yours then, Colin?
That was it. I've got a bow and arrow, I've got a crossbow, and I have a couple of daggers as well.
So,
shit, you're literally like one of the assistants in Monty Python and the Holy Grail. Just a massive backpack.
I'm literally one day I'm going to do like a fortune where I'm just swiping one person, drop the sword, get the other one out.
You're like the dude from Doom. 1 to 9 keybound with different weapons.
Yeah, right.
Good job when you're not using encumbrance rules just yet, isn't it?
Yeah.
Fulton, how many weapons you got? Just your axe?
No, I've got a great axe, and I've got 2 throwing axes as well. Yeah. and that's it.
Can you crit with any of those?
You wait.
It's coming.
It's coming.
It'll be the day the Hungermonger gets involved.
Yeah,
Fulton
right.
will get his crit.
Yeah.
Shania, you just got the scythe?
A scythe and a heavy crossbow.
Heavy crossbow. Okay, nice standard layout. Caragor, I think you got 2 cutlasses and a bow?
He's got a cutlass, another cutlass, a longbow, a club, a masterwork rancier courtesy of old Spearsy Morgans.
Oh, yes, of
Ah,
course.
yes.
Good old spears. James?
Velda's packing the heat with a light crossbow.
Is that all you've got?
No melee
Yeah,
weapons.
no, I haven't got any melee. He has got some hand axes, but they're kind of hanging off his belt because he hasn't used them. I have an ability which I thought would be quite useful. It just came with being a sylph. It should be really cool, right? It's called Hand of the Apprentice.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, and it means you can
yeah.
throw your axe and then it'll come back to you. Yeah, wicked. Except that it uses all the stats that he is terrible at. Like,
Yeah, really good if you're a rogue.
Yeah,
or
amazing if you're a rogue or something like that. But as a wizard, fucking useless. Like I tried to do it once. I was like, I get my axe out, and it's like, yeah, you're using that stat. Oh, really? It was in the lobby of that house.
yeah. Bad manners, I think it was.
Oh, mate. It's,
I
it's just,
remember that.
it's actually, it's a shame because it would be a wicked skill, but no, sadly not. So, some
shame.
very, I mean, if anyone wants to buy any hand axes, yeah, one use. One Kefloner.
Classic Velda.
Yeah. But no, just a light crossbow, as you'd imagine from a wizard. And a slightly disdainful look.
You're just going to wait until Fulton's thrown both of his throwing
Yeah,
axes
pick 'em
and then
up.
start offering them for money, like a sort of war profiteering.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Throw me the axe! Throw me the gold!
Nice.
Very nice. So,
Wait,
you
Shania as well.
No, we've done Shania.
done
Oh, did we?
Yeah.
Are you?
They're just phased out.
You
What?
What, James?
No.
What?
No, I wasn't going to say anything.
Good. So you've met a friend, or is it? You met an old drow man in his alchemy lab. You successfully, brutally murdered his assistant without his assistant even knowing you were there. Assassin's Creed style. Fulton, very, very handy against people who have their back to him.
I was going to say the slow-moving person with his back to it. Nailed it. Absolutely nailed it, mate. What
One
is?
hit.
Can we? I don't know if we can talk about this, but it is. Because it doesn't happen very often. I'm always really surprised when you say your damage. What is Fulton's max damage?
It's a D12.
Like without a crit?
D12.
It's a
plus
D12.
5.
17 points of damage.
You have +5 bonus to strength, or
Yeah. Well, I get. There's another +2 that I get from something. I can't
oh
remember
yeah,
yet.
you said two handed mastery or something like that. I think
So I've got +3 like strength mod, and then I get a +2 because of this.
that is.
I mean, do you think it's
Shocking.
like the fates just stepping in? Because otherwise, every encounter we have would be like, oh, and it shuffles forward. Oh, I'm Fulton chopped in half again. Because that's what I thought it was going to be at the beginning when we first started. It was just
Fate has a way of balancing these things out.
Yeah, right.
You know, it's like how Shania had really powerful spells, but Drum has only ever used them to hinder the party. It all comes around.
And then Shania's forgotten them again. So, that's all right.
So what is our theory on what we've met here? What do we think's going on?
I am wondering. Well, I mean, he said you found me, right?
He
now
did.
that makes me think that he recognises Shania. I'm wondering if this is a drow from her past. I suspect I'll have to make a roll to work out if I recognise.
I've got a
him or
theory.
not.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So you met other drow in Kaer Marga, didn't you?
I did.
The fuck are they doing there? Looking for a weird alchemist, making some weird
Possibly.
zombie people.
I
So
mean,
he thinks you're with them,
Interesting.
perhaps.
Yes.
I think we need to be careful not to sort of racial profile as well. I mean, Kaer Marga is a big place. Rather just like, oh, and those drow upstairs, yeah, they're probably involved, yeah.
It was just
And
that
that's
Dan,
yeah, he's right, yeah.
it's just that Dan made a point of pointing out how weird it was that the Shania drow met other drow in the marketplace of Kaer Marga.
Well, it was near the hotel, wasn't it?
Yeah, but it still doesn't change the point that it was a rare thing for drow to meet each other.
So you think all the drow are involved?
No, just the ones that. Never mind. Fucking hell.
No, as in all the drow that we've met. So the one upstairs and then this one.
Velda loves a dwarf joke, but will come down on you if you racially profile Drow. That's what we're learning about Velda, that he is chaotic evil.
Well, that'd be really interesting that, obviously if it was all connected. I don't know why they're doing it, though.
You should see my wall at home, bits of string everywhere. Everything is connected. It's like Always Sunny's Pepe Sylvia. So, Shania, you've entered this room. We are out of combat rounds right now. The rest of you are back in the corridor. So you made a fair bit of noise kicking open the door and then having a conversation in the corridor on your way up, which seems to have alerted whoever it was in there. They sent the zombie. You heard the name Mr. Marrow. They sent it down the corridor. You all then hid really well and took the zombie out. After which Shania just walked off round the corner and walked into the room with the guy, making a fair bit of noise. So the rest of you are still back there. You're not sure. You know that you've made a fair bit of noise, so there's a good chance whoever it is knows that there are multiple people here, but you don't know. He hasn't seen you all yet. He has definitely seen Shania, though. So we'll jump back in. Shania, you are standing in this alchemical lab. Big boiling vats of green liquid with corpses in it standing alongside the walls, notes scattered everywhere, bits of experiments and things left to right. And this old drow man, he's wearing sort of slightly ragged clothes. His beard is long and unkempt, white hair, long white hair around him, so it looks like he has been down here for a while. His hands are kind of gnarled and scarred. And you can see on his belt he has various vials and things attached to him, which may be a worry to some of you who have, I think all of you who have fought an alchemist before, and remembering some of the things that they could do. He reaches to the side and picks up a scalpel from the side of the table and looks at you wild-eyed. Devere scum! I knew you would find me.
Can I make a roll to see if I recognise him?
Yes. Go ahead and make a... you can do knowledge and ability if you have it, or you can do a straight-up intelligence check to see if you know him personally.
I want to know if I know him personally.
Okay, go ahead and make an intelligence check.
Okay. Yeah. Right. 17.
A 17, good roll. You don't know him personally, but you do recognise the name Devere. You know you have heard that before, fairly recently. But you can't quite place your finger on where you heard that. He takes a step forward with the scalpel. Says, "Why have you come here?"
Devere, you think that I am Devere? Dear, oh dear. Put the scalpel down, you silly little man. Go ahead.
What is your name? You think I'm stupid? You think I'm a fucking idiot?
How dare you talk to me this way? Sit down, you small man.
Sit down now. You sit the fuck down.
For fuck's sake, Jesus Christ.
Where's my fucking zombie?
The zombie is dead, yeah? And you will be dead too if you do not sit down and listen to me. Now sit down.
You won't take me back. I won't let any of you take me back there.
Well, why don't you tell me where you think I'm going to take you to?
The rest of you can hear this rather pitched conversation.
We can hear it. We're all going to. I assume we're all going to go over.
Yeah, we'll go in.
Yeah.
We have a sort of roleplay section where both Drum and I just lean back from our mics for a bit so we can bellow at each other.
Yeah. Watch out.
As we walk into the room, I just whisper to the other guys. You described the alchemical vials on him. Can we see that?
Yes, you can see those.
Just whisper to the other guys, being like, "Hey, if he starts chucking them around, we might want to space out. I advise not standing anywhere near each other."
Yeah. All right. Hey.
Good. Fan out in the room.
Hello.
Velda stays where he came in.
I study the target.
Okay. Fucking dwarfs!
Hey, what? Fuck you!
Bring your fucking dwarfs in here.
This is enough. Sit down.
Is that how low you have sunk now? You're using fucking lesser races.
You talk to me like this. unbelievable. Sit down before I lose my temper with you. Can I make it like intimidation?
Yeah, go ahead, make an intimidation check.
Oh dear.
It's like 3. It's not going to happen.
3, all right. You're not De Vere.
Yeah, why don't you tell me where you think that we are going to take you to?
You won't take me back to the Darklands. I won't go back there.
First,
I have
we have
too much important work to do here.
And your work is?
You go back to Vilkas, and you tell him he can jump off that cliff.
Well, what I will and will not be telling Vilkas is, up to me, okay? Now, I need to know whether you have been successful in what you are doing here. So tell me more, please, about what you are doing here.
He looks at it. It is my greatest work. When I finally discover it, when I finally unlock the secrets, I will be able to do anything. This is what you don't understand. You don't understand the importance of what I am working on here. Just as you did not understand when I started to worship Phasma.
When you started to what?
You are not De Vere. You don't know me, do you?
My friend, I am here to find out more about your work.
Then who the fuck are you?
You can see the markings on my arm. Who do you think that I am?
He looks puzzled for a moment, and then he reaches down and pulls up his sleeve, and he has similar markings on his own arm.
You see? We are the same, yeah?
So,
now, we must talk.
So you work for the Church of Phasma? Then you are just as bad.
We do not work for the church. We work for ourselves, yeah?
They threw me out just as everybody else did.
And why? Why would they do this?
I came to the surface many years ago, after my own kind drove me out from my homeland for worshipping Phasma. I thought I would find refuge in the church here, but they turned on me as well. Threw me out because of my research, said it was heretical, but it is not. I have found the secrets to overcoming death.
Well, then these are things that we must talk about together. I have the same problems that you have. I was forced out by my own people just as you were for my phasmatics. Now, listen, we need to find out the secrets together. Perhaps, maybe even we can help each other, yeah?
What could you possibly do to help me? I am a genius, and I don't know who you are. You are just some vagrant.
It seems like you might need some protection down here. We are not the only people that have been walking these corridors. We have met others that are chasing you now, okay? And I have seen, I believe, some of the De Veres. They are also chasing you. But lucky for you that I got here first, yeah? So, maybe you should speak with us, and we can help to each other, yeah?
Make a diplomacy check.
Fuck's sake. Damn it.
They're still speaking Drow,
They
right?
are still speaking in Drow, so
Drow says
unfortunately
the
the
others.
rest of you can't understand.
I think they're talking about like kebabs. I think I got that.
Well, they said something about Phasma.
Well, yes, I think she's doing quite well, actually. Look, they're showing each other their arms, and they seem to be finding some common ground.
Yeah.
I think we should leave it to it.
Stay alert, though, team.
Hey, drunk.
Have you seen what's in those vials? Drunk.
You are not telling me the whole truth.
I'm telling you enough of the truth that you need to know for the moment. You need to tell us more of the truth of yourself before I can tell you anything more. Now, I've been open with you. I have told you everything that I know about the situation, okay?
You have not even told me your name.
Fine. You wish to know my name?
Yeah. I will tell you mine if you tell me yours.
Okay. On the count of 3? No, then we won't hear each other. That's stupid. Okay. Fine. I will tell you my name. Okay? As a matter of trust. And then we will trust each other. My name is Shania.
Svilanus De Vere,
Svilan?
of House De Vere.
Ah. Now it is making sense to me,
The forgotten son of a bastard house.
Yeah. Dear, oh dear. Well, you have made quite a life for yourself here, have you not? Yeah.
I am. My research is incredibly important. You
Well, I can
cannot
see that.
understand the things that I am going to do here.
Now, you see, I have some of the same goals, the same thoughts in my head when I started studying Phasma, that it is not just death and life, but also further than that, that we can search. And perhaps, possibly you are right, the Church of Phasma, they are blinded by their religions. So, tell me, what is it that you have learned?
The sleepwalk, the Church of Phasma, they wait around until the madness takes them. It drives them insane. It is the fate of all who worship it, and they walk into it willingly, like fools.
Yeah.
They turn away from knowledge which could be done for so much good.
Of course. And you have gained now this knowledge. You seem close.
I had it once, but I lost it. I discovered the way to cheat death, but in my rage I destroyed my notes. And now she is the only thing remaining that reminds me of it, but I will discover it again.
She? Who?
My beloved. You need not know of her. You need not know anything about her.
Fine.
Do not
okay.
fucking ask about
I don't wish to know about your personal things, okay? But the rage that you had, why? What made you destroy
I thought
your
that
discovery?
it has not worked, but it did. It just took longer, and now all I can create is these fucking useless zombies. But they are powerful. They are not created. They are created through science, not through magic. Created by chemicals. I need not any magical power to create them. Even cut off from Pharasma's magics, I can still create them.
Well, this is interesting.
Here in the ossuary, there is an unlimited supply of their bodies. I can bring as many as I need down here and build my army.
Where do you get the chemicals from?
I bring them in from the outside. I send in my spies at night to retrieve them.
I see. The spies are the zombies, yeah?
They can be quite useful if you give them specific instructions.
So,
the rest I can synthesize. I have only built a small army now, but soon I will have enough. Soon I will have enough to turn them loose on the rest of the ossuary. Take over all of it. Think of all of the bodies I will have for my experiments then. All of the chemicals I will need. I will be able to build an army. And then our people will never be able to touch me again.
Then you will return to the Darklands with your army.
I will send them to kill the drow, and maybe those up in the church as well who have spurned me. And finally I will have peace to finish my research.
My goodness, I cannot believe how much you are speaking to my heart right now. This is incredible. Okay. Listen, I think that we can help each other, okay? But I need to talk with my team that I have brought down here. Is this okay?
You have not even trained them to speak the noble tongue.
We have not had time. It's only been a very short time that we have been together. But do not worry. We work on this, okay?
It is sensible not to teach them our words. They are lesser races. They would not understand them.
Perhaps about this you are right. Okay, please, a moment, yeah? Okay.
Very well, but be swift. I have not got much time. I have so much research to do.
Yeah, of course.
Fuck's sake.
Right.
He turns around and goes back to his work for a moment, keeping an eye on all of you the whole time.
Okay. Okay, listen. I have managed to build up a small
What's the kebabs like?
What?
Talking about kebabs.
No kebabs
kitchen.
here.
Like
but you're trying to learn the drow words?
I was listening in. I did a little I hear you, and I picked
see.
up.
Yeah,
definitely.
okay. The things that sound maybe like the word kebab to you, that is actually death. So just we're talking a lot about death. Yeah.
So you worship the goddess of kebabs?
Essentially, yes. Yes, I suppose.
Wow.
If you want to turn it around like this. Listen, this is important, okay? We have a short time.
I mean, if you eat enough kebabs, then,
well,
die.
it leads to death.
Sorry,
Wow, that's
I didn't mean to.
so
Yeah.
wild.
We all know
this lesson in language couldn't wait.
Right, now listen. So I've managed to build up a small amount of trust with him, okay? I've made him to believe that we want the same things, okay?
What does he want?
I relate to them all of the stuff about him, creating the zombies, like everything he told us, right? And how he sends the spies out, everything, right? Okay.
So
this is our problem. Now the question is, how do we deal with him? I do not know.
Kill him.
Kill him.
Hey.
But
Well, he can't be allowed to do that. It's madness. Well, he's just going to.
He's going to kill loads of people.
He's going to build an undead army.
Of course, we're not going to let him do this. But we do not know where he says he has spies that he sends out, and we do not know how many of the zombies that he has around here. Okay, we need to find out more, because we need to wipe out who knows what other stuff he has been doing out down here. We need to work on him, find out more about. He has been down here an extremely long time. Okay, so he could be weaved into all kinds of pieces down here. Okay, if we just kill him, this does not mean that it'll be the end of the problem. You understand?
Information is power.
It's true.
All right,
Then
so-
again- but then
Small
again-
army, and also Velda, he did say that his small army was powered by scientific alchemical means as opposed to magic.
Exactly.
Therefore, if you take him out, it's not necessarily that all the zombies would just fall down.
Oh no! But we're cutting it off at the source.
No, but I mean, they'll still be walking around.
Well,
doing
let's
that weird
take
stuff.
him.
Yes, the
Let's-
ones that are existing. But if
So
we
we'd have
if
to
we
go
stop
around
him, then all of the ones that are still wandering around, well, like things like the Dusk Wardens and things, they'll just kill them all off eventually.
Let's just
Eventually,
take
but in
him
that
prisoner.
time- Yeah, I think that's better.
Well, I'm up for taking
we were
prisoner,
told
but
to
we definitely need to stop him.
Oh, yeah.
we were told to find the source of the problem, and we have. So
Hey.
So what? Do you think we should just take him prisoner and bring him back up to the?
the only other option I
The
can
church?
see is that you maintain a friendship with him.
Yeah.
And somehow get him to do a colossal tour of all his works, whilst we dismantle them in front of him, all the while convincing him we're trying to do work for him. Do you know what I mean? I can't see.
Yeah,
quite a
okay.
big ask, isn't
I
it?
mean, as one scholar to looking at another, he looks pretty fucking wise to that kind of nonsense. To be
Yeah.
honest, I think he's obviously a genius. Looks a bit mad, but he's obviously very very
So
clever.
how do we capture him without killing him?
He did sound quite fanatic, though. I think if we brought him before the Church of Phasma, he'd just try and kill himself and all
Look
of
at
them,
him!
wouldn't he?
Look at him!
Yeah, we just tie him up.
Dan, you said he looks pretty mad, doesn't he?
He looks pretty mad.
Yeah, he looks mad.
Yeah, he's been down here a long time. You know, the loneliness and the only talking to zombies probably sent his brain in the doolallys.
And
Yeah.
that's why we need to be what Shania is saying.
Dan?
Although there is another
Befriendly.
thing. Obviously,
Yes.
what
Whereabouts is he?
He is on the other side of the room to you. So he's across the room and then up just a very low flight of stairs and on the other side of a table.
Is there any way of is there any way of getting around behind him? Like just like walking around the room as in just looking at all the things and
you
then
can,
managing
it
to
would
get...
be very obvious.
Sure.
What about if someone went stealthed?
He's looking at you all at the moment, so
I
you wouldn't be able
I
to
think
do
this,
yourself.
if we're going to take him prisoner, the best thing is I go back over, chat to him for a little bit. You know, say, you know, can I have another look at your at your arms? Grab his arm and tie him up. I mean, that would be a
Yeah.
Yeah.
But-
I.
yeah.
Oh, now more I'm looking at him. Maybe we should just kill him.
Well, see, now,
You know
now
what?
I'm
This
concerned
is-
is now look, I don't know much about alchemical things, right? But if he has devised a way to make super powerful zombies from an alchemical process, is it our responsibility to not let this get into the wider
thing
world?
is,
Hey.
If we take him
Well,
upstairs,
yeah.
someone else could get the secret of how to make alchemical zombies, and then
Exactly.
we're really fucked.
Well, we just got to destroy this lab.
We're taking him to the Church of Phasma. They're exactly against this kind of stuff.
Hey.
Yes, I know, but it doesn't know. Like Shania says, you know, who knows what other people are listening and finding out secrets, and that's no guarantee.
I think by spies, he meant his zombies, didn't he?
Well, I don't
Yeah,
know.
I think that yes, he meant
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Maybe
So-
But I mean, in terms of Phasma, like just the Church of Phasma isn't beyond corruption, I'm sure.
maybe we have to find...
maybe we have the plan of we do kill him, but we find out more information,
Hey.
so we combine these two plans.
Find out how many zombies are left.
Okay.
He's got in these
I'm going
catacombs.
to. Everyone,
Right,
be
right.
ready,
Now,
okay?
now,
I'm
wait.
going to go back. I will have a chat with him, see what more I can find out, and then.
Give us the signal.
How
I tell you
we-
what, I've got
Orange
an idea.
bananas,
I've got
yeah?
an idea. I think he's
Nice.
He's really, really looking at us like he's very, very suspicious. If we all seem to reach an agreement and nod our heads,
Yeah.
and then we'll just go and stand around the corner, out of sight, and then Shania can go and speak to him, and then when you've grabbed him, just call, and we'll come running straight back in.
No, but
he's not going to relax with us all just stood here looking at him.
That gives about, I don't know, I'd say maybe, if I was to quantify this in seconds, maybe 6 to possibly even 18 seconds worth of time before he could have just sliced Shania's veins open with that little scalpel. She's got a little scalpel.
So just out of character, how big is the room?
The room's about 30 feet across, and about 20 feet the other way.
So if we went and stood around the corner out of sight, I know it's difficult to go about 2 rounds of combat out of thing.
To get back into the room,
and
if you went off round, and to get where he is, you would need a double move.
To get there.
To get to him, yeah.
Okay, well that's not too bad. You could do it in 1 round.
With a double move, you won't be able to do anything either because you've taken a double move.
But you'd be there. You could.
Caragor just looks at Velda and is like, "I'm not leaving Shania alone with a madman. Thank you very much."
All right, but I just think you're going to make her task a lot harder.
Look, I think this. Okay, how about I go over? I start speaking to him about the study. We get deep into the conversation, and one of you, just while we are in the conversation, jump him.
Give us a signal.
What do you mean? Just get him.
What's the signal?
Yeah, that's the plan.
Orange
get
bananas.
him.
Say orange bananas.
Okay.
Oh, I get it.
So wait, before we go into this, we're doing non-lethal damage. We're just going to bat him with
Fulton,
Hey?
I don't think you should be the one.
What?
Well, your version of non-lethal damage is stoving someone's head in.
No, I could do that.
I've seen you do it.
No, I mean, I
remember those skulks.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
No, Karen.
Do you remember when I slayed all those skulls?
Okay, I'm going to go back and talk to him because he's going to think that we are plotting something against
Everybody
him.
nod your head. Nod your head.
Okay, everyone nods their head.
And everyone's
Okay, I'm going to go and tell him that we are on side, but we want part of the spoils, okay, when we take over the world, okay? And we will work with him. That's what I'm going to tell him, okay? Okay.
Whilst you're trying to soothe him down and calm him down, could you try and get any more information about all the labs he might have met?
I will pump him for all the information that I can get.
Carol gets a little tremble. Yeah, all right, but try and find out some more stuff.
I will, of course, yeah, okay. So, Shania goes back.
All right, you turn back to him. Svalanis is lowering a test tube from his lips and placing it on the ground as you approach. Fraulein Shania, it is wise that you do not teach the drow tongue to your underlings. It is better that they speak something simple, like the common tongue of the surface.
Yeah.
A language so easy that even I understand it. Roll for initiative.
Oops.
We forgot to say that we were whispering, everyone.
Almost thought, can I do it? Okay, right.
It's going to be a good one, right.
Such a pointless debate. We're just going to end up fighting him, as always.
So I just assumed that we were all being really quiet over the other side of the room. I knew he could speak English.
I figured he probably could, but
I thought it was just being quite
obviously that big a room, and you were talking for quite a long time. So with a perception check,
what
he's definitely able to listen.
Yeah.
All right.
That's right. Let's all nod so that he thinks we're coming through.
All our listeners like.
Good plan, team.
What? He's got a pretty good sense motive as well.
Oh boy.
Shania, what you got?
12.
Okay, not the worst. Fulton,
Not great.
22.
22.
Damn it, I thought I'd roll well again.
That could be pretty good. M?
12.
Ooh, nice. 12 for M.
I tell you, it was pretty good. 5. If you've got 5 iced buns.
Oh, Velda.
What?
5's pretty good if you've got.
What if you're gluten intolerant?
No ice buns for you, Caragor.
20.
20. Some good rolls in there.
Sorry, excuse me, sorry.
I'm allergic to natural 20s.
Or was it the ice buns?
Ice bun just came out nice.
I love an ice bun, me. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, nice bun's good.
Yeah.
Underrated.
Who doesn't like
Roasted
bread
bread
with the
school,
icing on it?
tasty.
Right, yeah. Do you remember them at school? Call out nice.
Oh, yeah.
A break time.
Getting one of those cheap paper napkins.
Have a nice bun, please. Yeah, of course you can.
You say it in your accent. It's obviously like a nice bun, but up in the north we don't call them that. We call them barm cakes and, stove trenches. And you ever heard barm cakes?
Barm cakes, no.
Yeah, that's not actually like.
I tell you what, this won't mean anything to foreign, people who don't live in the UK, but Kendal mint cake it's just sugar. It's just a block of sugar, like flavoured with ice, with mint. That's a northern cake right there.
It's not a cake.
But that's what they call it. They call it Kendal mint cake.
It's not the same grounds.
And
like
it's just a block of sugar.
Let's not get into is a Jaffa cake a biscuit or is it a cake?
Yeah, there's been trouble around that before.
And also, I think
we need to move on.
Yeah. This
I was waiting for Dan to chime in when he's ready. I was padding time.
Oh, right, sorry.
So, the following things happen.
Great.
He steps back. Picks up a spear that is leaning on the wall next to him. Spears again.
Fucking spears.
And starts reaching into his coat. One of the vats on the wall shatters. And the figure, the corpse inside it, lurches out as the chemicals just spill out onto the ground around it and starts moving towards you. And then you all go for your weapons to react. Fulton, you are the first to act.
I'm going to go up to Spears.
Brosnan.
Spears Morgan 2.
Spears Brosnan. And I'm going to attack him.
Okay, if you approach him, you will pass through threatened squares from the zombie. So the zombie will get the zombie might get an attack of op against you.
Yeah.
If he chooses to take it. All right.
I just find the zombies.
You run past the zombie. The zombie does take a swing at you. That is a 19 to hit.
My armor class is 19, so yeah, that's a hit.
Exactly a hit.
Yeah. Bring it on.
The zombie lashes out at you as you go past and belts you with a fist, dealing 7 points of damage.
For the Dangerling listeners there was just me and James both in tandem, both shaking our heads at Ross. Like, do you want to take a free hit against you? I take it. You could do anything else. No, I want pain.
Fulton runs across the room, and the zombie staggering out of the vat just punches him in the side of the head as he goes through. Fulton kind of totters off to the side a little bit and then makes it around the table to where Sverlanus is. What would you like to do? Make an attack. All right, go for it.
Ooh, is that a crit?
No, it is not a crit. It is 25.
25 is a hit.
Is that 9 or 6?
That's 6.
6. So that is 11 points of damage.
11 points of damage coming right in with the big numbers. Pretty good. All right, Fulton, you run up and just slam your axe into the side of him. He cries in pain. Ah, fuck you! And staggers away. Fucking dwarves!
Yeah. Has he said that in common?
He does say that in common.
Good.
Karagor, you are next.
I'd like to stay where I am, study the zombie target, quick draw a rain of holy water arrow.
Ooh.
Sight the zombie down.
Nice.
I see you shuffling, fat zombie. I see you. Shuffles too. And here's what I did to the first one. Wait for it.
Good use of quick draw.
Super slow-mo.
Wait.
Goes into kind of Max Payne slow-mo bullet time.
That's a 20 total.
A 20 total will hit that zombie. So tell us about Rain of Holy Water Arrow. What does that do?
I realised that actually I needed to look it up. I mean, I looked it up when I bought it, but I thought I'd have a moment. I don't know if you want to do a quick 5-second call.
It won't,
Oh, yeah. I was going to say something, actually. I can't remember what it was, so that's the truth.
Well, this is just a great moment of radio. Does anyone else have something that they were going to say?
No, this is it. This is good. Right, Dangerlings, listen up. If anyone makes music out there and you want to feature on our podcast... then send it in to us. Yeah, you've got the email addresses, you've got the Instagrams, you've got the Facebooks. You can leave us a review, and not only will you get a shout out, but your music will be used in one of our battle scenes, maybe on one of our conversational scenes. Whatever sort of music you want to share, do it.
Ooh,
beautiful.
good shout.
That is a great idea.
That's nice,
shout out.
that, isn't it? Yeah.
All right. What's happening with that arrow?
It's the normal damage
Okay.
plus the effect of a holy water vial,
Okay.
which is
I gotta love those rules ones where it says the rules for this are go to this other page and it'll tell you.
Yeah,
It's a bit like that.
that was 4 pages I had to go across. Yeah,
Did you get
which
this
is
in Dark Michael's?
yes.
I love the fact it's just got a holy water vial and just taped it onto a normal arrow. It's a holy water shower arrow.
But
Also,
also,
3 times the price of the 2 components just on their own.
how many zombies did Dark Michael go through procuring holy water to sell in his? Because it damages undead creatures. So he's like, oh, lost another one. Okay, it's an extra 2d4 points of damage plus my ordinary damage. So
2d4 points of damage. Okay,
So
so,
the ordinary damage of the
roll your
arrow.
ordinary damage. It'll get DR against that.
2.
2 points. Okay, does no damage.
No.
But it hits it, and then the glass shatters.
4 plus 3, so 7 points of
7 points
7
damage.
points of damage.
All
to
right,
an
the
undead
glass
creature.
shatters over the zombie and starts burning away sections of it. So even though these are alchemically created, they do seem to react to holy damage.
Yeah, I noticed that from the last one.
So
Yeah,
there
which
is a
interesting.
link, but
Yeah.
there is some kind of a link there.
Sorry, Dan, I forgot to add another 2 to that because of my study target bonus.
Studied
so it was,
target
it was
bonus,
4
that's
before
fine.
the DR.
Doesn't get DR against studied target, so nice. So he takes
Nice.
that damage. Very nice. You blast him with the arrow. He starts to burn away from that, and it is MZ.
MZ, huh? All right, so we've got the zombie and this guy and the guy that's just blasted out through the thing that Fulton's gone towards. Yeah, now if I run past the zombie, am I going to get an attack? He's in melee with, or is he not in melee
He's
with?
not in melee
Caleb, or
with
is he
anyone
no?
right now.
Right, okay.
Depends if he has multiple attacks of opportunity.
Sure, right. And he's on fire right now?
No, he's smoking from the holy damage, but he's
All right,
not.
I'm going to run up to him and just give him a blast of the old new longsword.
Old, new longsword coming at you.
Yeah, like...
What sound effects does it
an
do
old
now?
new longsword. What do you mean?
What sound effect?
Oh, do you want a sound effect?
Yeah.
There we go.
Like a helicopter.
It's like a vibro sword.
It's like a hedge trimmer.
Mate,
Draw my Black & Decker and I...
it's just like the, I don't know. It's like the what am I trying to say? Vibrations. Yeah.
Black & Decker.
giving me
M's like the guy from Police
vibration.
Academy. He makes his sound effects with his sword.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Bobcat Goldthwait.
Why didn't you use the Hungermonger?
Nah, that's...
No, that's somebody else.
I want to use that. I want to be like, you'll see. I'm not going to spoil it because Dan will probably use it against me. The natural ones.
Oh, I love it when we have that build up.
Yeah.
Roll again to confirm.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Shit.
that is a
Against the
fumble.
zombie, isn't it? So great.
It's a melee.
Slashing.
Melee fumble.
The melee
That's what
fumble.
I gave him it.
Pass the, oh, you got
Oh
one.
yeah, he's got one.
I'm exhausted.
It's all that listening to drows talk about
It's
kebabs.
because you're trying
Yeah.
to hold
Very
on to a
heavy
vibrating sword.
sword.
And the fortitude negates. So
So you make a fortitude save
Alright.
against its CMD.
what do I need to roll for that?
So
I've
you
never
need to
done
make
this before.
so roll a d20, add your fortitude save.
All right, here we go. So this should be a good roll, right? Because I've had 2 bad ones, right? I don't know. I shouldn't have said that. 12.
12, fail.
All right.
You are. So what are you? Are you exhausted or fatigued?
Exhausted. Oh no, winded.
Winded.
So yeah, I'm exhausted.
Oh,
Yeah.
you are exhausted.
Yeah, shit.
Exhausted is
It's
That's a bad
Exhausted.
vibe to have, isn't it?
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that's bad.
Yeah.
exhausted is pretty bad. I will let you have a look at that condition to see exactly what it does. You swing, but the effort of your long day just gets too much for you.
I mean, I just like to see that moment in slow motion where it's just like, I'm gonna fucking have him. Oh, you know what? Oh, God. I'm not saying at the zombie, you're just like physically broken. It's like, what did you do?
It's too much. Go ahead and look up the exhausted condition while we go to Shania Rain.
Yeah.
The drow on drow action. What's happening?
So that's right. She's gonna take a swing at him.
Is there three combatants we're fighting against?
No, two.
There's just two.
There would have been three, but you offed his assistant very skillfully
Mr. Mara,
in the
cool.
other room.
Sorry, John.
That's all right. So yeah, I'm gonna take a swipe at him with my scythe.
Okay, you step up with the scythe.
Yeah.
Go to make an attack.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So we could have been friends, you know this, but you're too crazy. You're too crazy. So take scythe. Me.
That's a noise you want to hear.
8.
8. You swing at him, but he is surprisingly nimble for an old man, and he just hops back away from you. You do not hit him, and it is his go.
Oh
Crap.
So he takes stock of the room, and then he takes a 5-foot step back to get out of melee with Fulton and Shania, and then he looks over the top and he hurls one of the vials up and over the room at Caragor.
Try and catch it.
So that is gonna be
Catch it with my teeth.
that is gonna be a 20. Yeah, against touch. The vial spins through the air, and you can see it begin to glow an icy blue as it does. The glass starts to shake. Caragor, you look up just in time for it to hit you in the chest, and it explodes, sending shards of ice across you and Velda. Velda, you can make a reflex save.
We're not standing together.
You are, because the two of you are still standing by the doorway.
No, we spread out. I thought we did. Weren't we spreading out?
I mean,
What did we get?
actually done it at
that was
that point.
before we huddled.
Still in your
Yeah.
huddle.
Sorry.
We were talking about spreading out.
I just
and
did
then-
it straight away in my head. Okay, I shall make a reflex save. Was it?
That is right.
Oh. No, I don't think that's going to be any good. Let's just have a quick. What the fuck is reflex? That is a 13.
All right, so Caragor, you take 6 points of cold damage. Velda, you take 4 points of cold damage as you're just showered by all of this. He screams out, "You won't take me! I'll use you all for my experiments!" And it is now the zombies' go.
Cool.
Velda is slower than a zombie.
The zombie is going to go after M. M's right there.
Of course.
And that's going to be a miss. He swings at M,
Yay.
but you manage to block it with the sword. Which takes us to Velda,
Yay.
finally realising what's going on.
Dun dun dun. Right, Velda's going to shake off the cold, move back a bit, and then he's going to cast. He's going to go for the zombie, I think. Get rid of the zombie so I can focus on the dude. So he's going to cast Disrupt Undead at the zombie.
Very good. Go ahead. Let's get another natural one here.
Oh, no, it's good. It is a 17.
17 will hit him.
Yes. Viva Las Vegas. It's 3.
3 points of damage. Okay, you blast him with a ray of disruption, which starts to continues to burn him away. Several of the pipes snap, but it's still standing.
Shit.
I'm still standing. Yeah.
Made it to round 2. Can he? He is up close with Fulton. That is not a good sign. Fulton, what are you going to do?
I'm going to attack him.
All right, Fulton, take a 5-foot step up, and you take a swing.
It's another good roll.
Roll
That
like
is
a
with
boss.
the minus. Oh, it is. I think. 21.
21, miss. You swing the axe at him, and it hits a shimmering wall of force in front of him. You get the impression that he may have some defenses. The axe does not get through your attack. Caragor.
Caragor still, hitting the chest with this breezy stuff, sights down that same zombie.
All right.
Knocks his other holy arrow
All right.
to his bow, narrows his frost-rimed eyes at him and says, "Ice, see you."
Nice.
Oh, do you?
That's why I wanted to get that line in, because I thought if I waited till after I failed to hit it, I wouldn't be able to.
Yeah.
Okay, so the total of that is
Goddamn smack talk.
13.
13. You fire the arrow, but it goes wide and smashes against the wall. Unfortunate, that might have done it. Imagine like Caragor has just got a sort of frost all down one side of his hair.
I'm sort of
Velda's got a
imagining-
little as well.
Yeah, I'm sort of imagining he looks like sort of the Ice King from a certain very popular television program that's kind of
Velda's all kind of, because of Velda's sort of air manipulation, you've probably got like just sort of condensation in the air
I
around
basically look
you.
like a snow globe at the moment. It's all just billowing around me, stuff going on. It's very festive.
Frostbomb's such a cool visual. I love them. Right, M.
I'd like to take a withdrawal.
All right.
Full withdrawal, if that's all right.
M staggers backwards. Tell us about the exhausted condition. What's happening to you right now?
So what's going on with the exhaustion, right? Is the subject of this becomes exhausted. An exhausted character moves at half normal speed, suffers a -6 penalty to strength and dexterity. After 1 hour of complete rest, an exhausted character then becomes fatigued. And if you want to know about fatigued, we can do that later if
It's
you like.
slightly less. Well, let's save that to had an hour of rest.
Yeah, let's do that.
Um,
And then I'll tell you about fatigued, ladies and gentlemen.
So M is not in a good way. M, you wave your sword weakly at the zombie and just kind of stagger backwards and make your way back to the side of the room. Where do you want to withdraw to? Do you want to withdraw back to Caragor and Velda, or do you want to withdraw to sort of a corner of the room away from them?
I think probably to them,
Okay.
just safety in numbers. Yeah,
All
so
right.
just to behind them, I think.
Move up and rejoin the others. Shania, scythe in hand.
Yeah. Well, the side didn't work out super well last time, so I'm going to try and blast him with a flaming sphere.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
I've used this before, I think, haven't I?
You have used that before. You summon up a globe of fire, and you throw it across the ground to him. He's only a few feet away from it. Go ahead. He gets a reflex save against that?
Yes, sorry, I'm just checking. Yes, he gets a reflex save.
All right. He gets a reflex save against
half the damage, I think.
to get half damage. That is. Oh, I thought that was a natural one. It is not a natural one. So that is a 16.
16. Yeah, I think that. Yeah.
All right. So he saves. So he takes half damage. So roll your damage and
Okay.
halve it.
All right. 3d6. So 5. 10.
10 points of damage. Very nice. Halved down to 5 points of damage. Still pretty good. So you blast him with the ball with a rolling globe of fire. Barrels past him, burning his legs and sending some of his cloak up in flames. He swears and hisses at you. The globe stays in effect, so it is still on the ground. You can direct it as a standard action, so you can just keep hitting him with it if you want to. But keep an eye on how many rounds it lasts for.
Yeah.
Okay, good move, Shania, which means it's his go. He takes another 5-foot step to get away from you guys. Whips out another bomb. Looks around for possible targets, and feeling real glad at M for moving back to everyone else. Throws the bomb at M.
I thought you shouldn't have done that. That's okay.
Hey, I just wanted to explain your options. That's all.
Man, I mean, I think in character that's what M would have done. So
Yeah.
you know,
Well,
That is going to be a... it's not a great roll. It's a 15 against touch AC.
against touch.
Yeah.
You know I'm behind them, right? Does that matter?
well, actually, on my roll, I did say I move away from Caragor because so that couldn't happen again. So I'm not sure.
Oh, right,
as far
I
as
see.
what I said. Because
Okay. You've moved away from Caragor? Okay,
yeah,
that's fine.
I'm not sure, but
So you're just sort of... just behind Caragor.
Okay.
M's
Against
been
my
hit.
touch AC.
M's been hit with a bomb before.
My touch AC is 11. So
Oh, that was a firebomb. This is a frost bomb.
Yeah.
The frost bomb slams into MZ. I need a reflex save from Caragor.
apologies, Caragor.
oh, Jesus Christ.
9.
9. All right. If anyone thinks I'm being unfair, I want to point out I have rolled a 1 on damage for every single damage roll in this episode so far. Fortunately, he's got a decent bonus to it, so that is going to be 6 points of cold damage to
points.
MZ and 4 points to Caragor. So another frost bomb goes off. There's just ice all over this corner of the room.
So cold! Fucking hell! It's unnaturally cold! God, winter has come!
Oh, the zombie. The zombie looks around the room and decides to go and help his master. So he shambles up the steps and takes a swing at Fulton, who is not flanked because Svalanas has to keep moving back to throw his bombs without provoking.
Chemical bombs.
So dropping chemical bombs.
Dropping chemical bombs.
Love that drop. Right. Okay. So that's going to be a 22 to
That
hit
is a
Fulton.
hit.
Oh.
Woo!
He likes hitting you, doesn't he?
He does.
He does like giving Fulton a little punch
I think
there.
we should call this zombie Thumpy. I think it's his.
Thumpy the zombie deals 10 points of damage to
Ooh.
Fulton. Slams another blow into your back, buckling your armor in. How you feeling, Fulton?
9 hit points.
Okay. Fulton spits out some blood if it keeps going. He's been pretty badly battered, but he's still in this. Is it the new round? No, it's not. It's Velda's go. Velda off in the corner, looking back at the. You look back at where you were just standing and just see like shards of ice embedded in the ground where it was.
Right, I'm going to look because it's what is his name? Svetlana. Is that he's not in combat? Is it?
Svetlana.
I actually,
It's not a Russian airline.
in character, he's got no idea what his name is because I didn't understand a word of the conversation.
That's true.
That's true.
He's going to look at the alchemist and be like, "All right, then, I've had enough of this shit. Time to warm things up." And I cast Scorching Ray.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Now this,
Did
we're
you
not.
just big up Scorching Ray?
I just went, yeah.
Oh.
But we can big it up if
Scorching
you
Ray
want.
needs
Yeah,
a high
yeah, why
man.
not?
Right, so yeah, I'm gonna. This is a ranged touch attack. You do not get a save apparently, so it's just a normal touch attack. So come on, 15.
15. Miss.
Scorching ray. Scorching ray.
That's really annoying. I'll tell you
What, the song or?
No. I'll tell you now that that spells my big hit.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's me out. See
Pretty
ya.
tough. You blast the Scorching Ray at him, but he steps to one side and it just hits whatever shimmering shield is around him and scorches that. But it does not hit him. Ooh, dear. Back to the top of the round. Fulton Battlestone.
Oh, come on.
Alrighty, let's go and attack him again.
He's got a pretty high AC.
A natural 1.
Roll to confirm.
Does it again? Why are we surprised?
Today is a good day to die.
Another natural 1.
You still got the debuff from the other natural fumble that you did.
I'm collecting them
So
like
that was actually
Pokemon
a
cards.
0.
Yeah,
You rolled
right,
2
right.
zeros in a row.
Gotta catch them all.
So I hope this one's one that I have to keep. You are dazed for 1d3 rounds.
Oh my goodness.
Who was that?
So go ahead, roll a d3.
I suppose he did just twat you really hard.
D3.
Okay. Right.
I was right.
Okay, 1 round.
One round.
So for 1 round you are dazed, which means you
Okay.
do not act next round. Fulton, you swing your axe at him, but he steps aside. The axe ricochets off the table and hits you square between the eyes. Jesus! And you kind of stagger around with little dwarves kind of going around, little ale tankards floating around your head.
Look at me.
Oh, Fulton. A couple of good rounds there for the big hits of the party.
That's me. I'm out. So,
Caragor,
under his layer of frost, shivering, picks his bow up again and knocks a different bow to the arrow and goes, "This time, zombie, you'll get Carathor." And launches a tanglefoot bag at the zombie to try and give M some space to back off.
Oh, nice.
This. Okay, so 16.
16 hits.
Yes.
yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Blast the zombie. The Tanglefoot bag explodes over it. Does it do arrow damage as well, the Tanglefoot arrow?
Yeah. Did it do damage to Spears, Morgan? Or did we just reduce that damage?
No, I think
because
it
he was-
just
Because
It
he's
just does the Tanglefoot,
Just
is it? Okay.
stops him, I think.
I'll have a look, but
Have a
we'll
look.
carry
but
on.
Yeah,
I'll do my.
I'll roll his
tangle.
If I
reflex
remember
save
correctly,
anyway.
I could be wrong about that, you know what I mean?
Natural 1 on the reflex save.
Yeah.
He is covered in glue. Just as, at least I could be like Spears Morgan now. He's such a great guy. The alchemical zombie is just covered in goo and is stuck fast where it stands.
Lads, you can step away from him now, eh? Yeah, I see you, eh? Get it?
All right, very nice. MZ.
Can I switch weapons?
Yes.
is that gonna
you
take a
can.
whole move?
You'll have to take a 5-foot step back, which
Yeah.
is a free action. Then you can draw a new weapon.
Yeah, all right.
Which is a move action. That gives you a standard action left because you've got to step away from the zombie to get away from its attack because you're in melee with it.
All right, so I'm going to do exactly that and change to my bow
Okay.
and just
You've got a standard. so-
fire an arrow at the. Is he's still in the room, right? Your man who started all this.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I'm going to fire an arrow at him
Okay. Go ahead.
because I might as well, you know.
Do it.
All right. Natural 20, mate.
Natural 20. Natural 20 is the
roll
only
again.
thing that would have hit him because of his high AC and then the penalties for firing into combat. But it is a hit. Roll your damage.
Yay.
Roll my damage.
Wait, do you
Roll
not?
to see if it's confirmed?
Yeah, do you not have
Oh
to?
yeah,
Oh, yeah,
roll
yeah,
to,
shit.
roll to confirm. You'll
Has
need
to be another
natural
20, right?
Maybe.
But who knows?
Come on, baby. Nah.
Never close.
All right, so D8.
It's the one with 8 sides.
DM burn.
Yeah, all right. Still learning.
Still there.
4 points of damage. I know.
How much damage?
4.
4 points of damage. Very nice. He doesn't have DR, so 4 points of damage will hurt him. You kind of step back. Your arms heavy, knees weak. Mom spaghetti.
Ice on your sweater already.
As the arrow hits him, I am MC, son of Bemsy.
Nice.
The arrow goes whistling past Fulton as he staggers, skewers one of the imaginary tankards out of the air, and then hits him in the shoulder. The man staggers back with a look of shock on his face that you've managed to hit him through all his defenses. Good work. Shania Rain.
Just a little note there. Just did the roll for the glue, and the alchemical zombie is stuck there for 7 rounds.
7 rounds.
Nice.
of
Very nice.
Cool. Shania is going to manipulate the flaming sphere back at the man opposite the drow.
That
and
is-
try and burn more of his face off.
That is a good move. He goes ahead, makes his reflex save. It's not great. That is going to be a 15
just about.
Oh, he just makes the save.
Makes the save.
So it's...
All right.
Damn.
So
Wait a second. No, it's not. Sorry. I got the... I'll skip my advanced template. Slightly wrong. It's a 14.
A 14. In that case, you do not make it.
Then roll your full damage.
Right, okay. Which is 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. 8, 9, 10. 10 points of damage. Yeah.
That is a lot of damage. Spells, man. That's how you get through these high defenses. You whip the flaming spear back around, and it leaps up to the end, hits him in the chest for a second time. He staggers back. Most of his clothes are now burning, and he's spitting curses at you all as he staggers away. It is a solid hit. He looks pretty badly hurt. His hair is starting to singe. You will not take me. You will not take her from me. He steps back again, whips out another extract. This one is not one of the blue glowing things.
Oh, that makes fucking good for that.
This time he downs that extract himself and steps back. You see, much as having a Caragor before, you see his arms ripple and you see him grow ever so slightly as his arms bulge out. His face becomes slightly feral looking. He reaches behind his back and he pulls the spear from his back, whirls it around and turns it against you, staring you down with a look of hatred. That's where we leave it for tonight.
Hi everyone, this is Henno.
And this is Stephanie.
And we're from the Gotham Lights podcast and
the Orville Lights podcast.
The Gotham Lights podcast is a fan cast dedicated to the television show Gotham.
And sometimes the television show The Orville. And if either of these things tickle your fancy, then by all means, reach out to us on Twitter at Gotham Lights, on Facebook by searching Gotham Lights, and also by means of email, gothamlightspodcast@gmail.com.